The mark of a great place to live is a community looking out for its more vulnerable citizens. The Senior Source offers a program for those who are at a point where they can't manage their finances on their own and they have no family or friends to assist them. The Money Management Program helps these individuals by providing trained volunteers to help get them back on track. Yet there are times when a money management client must transition into the guardianship program at the Senior Source to ensure that their basic needs are met. This was the case with Bill. Bill is only 66 years old, but he has Alzheimer's, and his former hospital administrator is no longer able to live on his own.
It doesn't seem to me like I've got that much Alzheimer's, I do have it. I mean, I know that. Alzheimer's is a degenerative type disease that over 5 or 6 years you could really have problems.
I had had several meetings with Senior Source about Bill not being able to process, even during the time I had met with him. I could just see he wasn't processing things as fast as he should. And there was a concern about if he could afford to continue living where he was. There was also concerns whether he was taking his medication. We knew he had Alzheimer's at that point, and it was getting worse.
I can't remember exactly, what was going on with me financially. But I think I needed help. I do think that. Cliff was the one who sent me here, I think. Weren't you, Cliff? He was a great guy, you could tell from the start. And he recommended this place, and I said, okay, let's give it a shot.
Initially, I spent a lot of time with Bill. I was over here probably twice a week for the first several weeks or months maybe, just so I knew he was comfortable and he was adapting to the environment. I didn't have to worry about the finances at that point. They became Senior Source's responsibility. Bill was going down the wrong path of life totally. I mean, he was running out of money. He didn't have a plan for what was going to happen next when he did run out of money. So, we had talked several times, and we weren't sure where Bill was going to end up next if Senior Source hadn't stepped in.
The reality is this: because he has no family, without the Senior Source stepping in, Bill could have ended up living isolated and alone, with little or no money at all, or worse. Thankfully, Bill was connected to the Senior Source, and now he'll spend his final days in comfort.